Hey, very good evening to you traders. This is Mark. Welcome to your daily trading video. Okay, this video very much follows on from Mondays and Tuesdays, 14th, 15th of November. Go and follow those, go and have a look at those to get a little bit of a background of what this is all about. So today I'm going to solely talk about this DAX trade that I took, the reasons that I took it, and how I managed it, the pros and the cons and the whys and the wherefores. First things first, though, yesterday I talked about, I think my title of the video was, why am I not taking the easy trade of buying the support here? And I'm definitely not beating myself up about that at all. All I'm doing with it is analysing, why I'm making the decision that I'm making, rightly or wrongly. I recognise that the easy trade, in hindsight, in inverted commas, is buying the support and scalping it out, and that's worked quite a few times. But I kept selling pullbacks close to the support and taking them out under the low. That was the kind of strategy that I'd been employing for the whole of the week, and it wasn't anywhere near as profitable when you looked at the chart as buying that support. So my question was, why am I not buying the support, especially when you have a big uptrend and all those other things that we talked about? Go and look at the video for a deeper analysis of that. But I'm not beating myself up at all. I'm just assessing and analysing and understanding whether it's something that needs to be improved or whether it's something that I should stick to and trust and know that it's going to work out in the long term. And it's something that I stick to and trust. I know it's going to work out in the long term. I just felt the support would break at some point, and here we've got a break today. Fortunately, I got on the end of it. I think I would have been a little bit frustrated if I hadn't got on the end of it after all that. But anyway, I was there, I was ready for it. There's no way I was going to miss it if I was in front of the screen. So it's no secret that I have been looking for this kind of trade. Drive lower, pull back to resistance that struggles, maybe pops through, and then taking this kind of high probability scalp trade that then drives through the lows and scaling it out into that low, judging where I'm scaling that out into how forceful that move is, and that's very much down to reading the tape and the price action. So we pushed down, we tagged that support and bounced off it, and I was sitting there thinking, oh yes, another one for the video tonight, a fifth bounce off it. But just pausing quickly before I move on, my primary goal today was to work a trade off this level somehow. This 10,670 level has been so important. I knew there was going to be a good trade presented, a good opportunity presented from this level somehow, whether it is selling a pullback and looking for a flush through, whether it is waiting for the flush through and then buying a move lower for a drive back up to it. I don't know, but I really wanted to make a trade off that level. I thought that was the most chance I had of getting a good yield from the day. So I basically the first thing I did was sell this pullback. We drove lower, and you can see this. Well, why didn't you get short here? I didn't. Whatever reason I didn't. I wasn't interested. It's not my kind of thing. I wanted to take the higher probability once the move was underway. So we pushed up here. We rolled over here, and I was watching this, thinking this doesn't. If it does break, maybe I'll just smash some orders into the bids and take a scalp from there if it looks right. I'd rather not. I'd rather it try again for this high, this particular high, fail there, and then when we go, I'll have a little nibble on that. My risk will be here, and then I'll try and scale some out into the lows. That was what I was thinking. We got a little bit higher than that actually, and I quickly noticed. I didn't go out of my gaze, but. That was the low of the day, and we pushed back to the low of the day, stalled. Look at all those stalling candles there. And then as we put this candle in specifically and rolled over and started to roll over, that was when I thought, okay, this becomes, number one, high probability, number two, decent risk reward. Now you can have either of those, but if you have both of those, then that's great. Decent risk reward being my exit was going to be under this low here, and my risk is going to be I'm going to come out if we start pushing up here. I'm not just going to have a stop one tick above, but I'm definitely going to be scaling the position out or working it out, and unless it suddenly rips off, it's going to be reasonable risk. And the probability is because this is the first decent pullback after a drive lower, and we're close to that support, and I feel like it's going to break. So anyway, it did break. I'm adding to the position. I'm not going to go through every little bits and pieces, but summary is that it was a nice drive through the lower, and the decent size of the candles gave an extra big bit of juice on the trade. Yes, we're not talking about a 100-point trade here, but for me it was a high quality scalp that I was looking for. Didn't get this subsequent leg. I did have a little go. I was all out of this trade here into this lows, and it was great. It was a beautiful read on the exit. I couldn't have asked for more in terms of grabbing that high probability move, but Here we pushed up and I was having another go around here as we rolled, thinking this is just a little shallow bear flag at the second support. We are going to rip through to lows here and there's going to be an awful lot of people stuck. Great, let me see if I can get on the end of this. And we just kind of put this little candle in, which just spooked me out a little bit and ended up taking a couple of tick loss. Nothing drastic at all, almost a scratch trade. And okay, we did roll over. Maybe I was a little bit eager just to bank the profits from that. Possibly. As I say, I'm not going to be too concerned about it. We rolled over and the rest is history. Pushed down. There was opportunity for somebody to take the long side if that was what they were looking for the push back up to that resistance. But by that point, I think, and actually analysing that little scalp trade that I took out very, very quickly rather than giving it a bit of room to work, which I should have done, I took the assessment that, you know what, I'm going to bank what I've got for today. Monday and Tuesday have been good. Wednesday's been very good. Let's just reassess the situation now. Take that and then come back. Nothing happened in the Dow. The open, it was really, really boring. I didn't get involved with it at all. So that was me done for the day. One thing to look at, reasonably interesting, is this dry ship stock. This has gone from pretty much $3 up to $115. I'm not trading this at all, but just to show you that anything can happen in the markets. Absolutely anything. Anyway, hope you had a great trading day today, guys. Take care. Back in another video tomorrow.